Good evening. All-rounder Andre Russell for the upcoming T20 International Series against Pakistan. Russell, one of the game's leading all-rounders and member of the West Indies World T20 Championship winning team, has asked to withdraw from the series to attend a personal matter. Russell hasn't had much success for the Windies, scoring only 345 runs at an average of 14.37 and taking 21 wickets at an economy rate of 9.24. However, playing in all forms of professional and first-class T20s, he has 3,364 runs at 24.55 per innings, while he has taken 201 wickets at an economy rate of 8.12. Now, filling those shoes will be Vincentian Kesrick Williams. Williams is a 26-year-old fast bowler who is yet to play at the international level. He has represented the Windward Island Volcanoes and combined campuses and colleges in the WICB Professional Cricket League and also the Jamaica Tallawahs in the Caribbean Premier League. He was one of the leading bowlers in this year's CPL with 17 wickets as he helped the Tallawahs win the title for the second time. He was recently named on the West Indies A team to tour Sri Lanka for the 50-over matches from October 24th to 30th. Now, the World T20 champions will face Pakistan in 3 matches in the United Arab Emirates from September 23rd to 27th. Meanwhile, Welshman Toby Radford has been hired at the WICB as the batting coach for that UAE tour. Radford's appointment is a surprising development considering that earlier this week he had quit as manager of the National Academy in Ireland, citing family reasons. Radford is well acquainted with West Indies cricket, having worked as the batting coach during Otis Gibson's tenure as the coach when West Indies won the World T20 for the first time back in 2012. Radford will assist Henderson Springer, who has been appointed caretaker coach after the WICB sacked Phil Simmons earlier this week. Is the Barbados Auto Racing League a step closer to returning to Bushy Park? Well, officials with Barl are optimistic that it could happen by the end of the year, but they are calling on local authorities, namely the Ministry of Sports, to step on the gas and speed up the process. The call comes ahead of another major Barl event coming up this weekend. It's called Wheels and Heels. CBC's Shane Seeley reports.
As has been publicized for some time now, Barl and its members are still waiting to return to Bushy Park since its reopening. In the latest news on that controversial issue, Chairman Stefan Hines says Barl is still working on a deal.
We're still trying to finalize the details to our access agreement. We're a lot further than we have been before. At this point, we're working the Ministry of Sport, Youth and Development, working feverishly to help to get it sorted out. So I don't really want to talk too much about it to disrupt that process at this point in time, but hopefully we should get something resolved before the end of the year and we can get our club back racing at Bushy Park again.
The call comes as Barl gets ready to host another big event, one of several they've held over the years to keep the club going. It's called Wheels and Heels. It's Barl's 3rd car show this year, and on Sunday in the car park of the Wildy Gymnasium, fans will be thrilled with dexterity and, of course, the very popular drifting. The BD1 movement has been partnering with Barl to pull off events like these, but they too have been looking forward for a return to Bushy Park. Founder Fabian Holder says they're all about drifting, but there's always been one major obstacle.
The only problem that we really encountered is somewhere feasible to do it in a safe zone. So, like, Barl tried to help us to find places to do it, whereas Bushy Park is the safest place, the most open area that you could probably get the speeds and do it, but that's still a journey. Hopefully we'll get over it and get there one of these days.
And Robert Daniel, an administrator with Drift Missiles, another Barl associate, says it supports the league in its efforts to return to Bushy Park.
It's been fun, that BD1, Barl has been doing something that we could actually get to display our skill. Without them, we would not be able to do it, so I appreciate it for Mr. Holder and Mr. Stefan for doing that.
So for now, Barl and its fans will be at the gymnasium on Sunday from 12 till 6 for a day of broad sliding, dexterity and drifting, hoping that sometime soon they will be taking their act back to the circuit at Bushy Park again. Shane Seeley, CBC Sports.
Hackers have released confidential medical reports on 25 more athletes from the World Anti-Doping Association's confidential documents. The group claims it's exposing the hypocrisy of WADA, but the president of WADA says the athletes were all above board.
A Russian group